What's good, everybody? This is Dario Hunt from Living Life Fearless, and I'm back with yet another reaction. If you're liking these videos from this series, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. But this time we are here to talk about The Jungle Is the Only Way Out by Mereba. I think that's how you say it. So let's talk about it. I don't really know how I missed her, but I've definitely been sleeping on Mereba as an artist because this project came out of left field for me. But once I saw some of the features that she had on it, I really was interested and wanted to check out kind of the direction of what this project was going for. And I had to say that I was pleasantly surprised by what I heard. If I hadn't had done some research about her when I did see the project, I actually would have guessed that she was from like UK, because England and London in particular is definitely having a wave of kind of neo-soul artists that do a fantastic job of blending all these different genres of like hip-hop and soul and R&B together to make this very unique sound. And she really plays in that same sort of lane, and I love the way that she combined everything together to make her own type of sound. And I was really shocked by just kind of how diverse her like sound range was on this tape, because we got some records where it feels, you know, more folky and kind of country, and then we get some songs that definitely play in that more R&B, modern R&B type of lane, and then we get some neo soul stuff, and then we get songs that are basically a whole combination of everything with some like hip hop and urban elements thrown into it. And the fact that she was able to juggle all of these different sounds and directions and really put her own flair and spin on it was impressive. But I think a big reason why she was able to pull that off, because just how confident she was and just how confident she sounded on everything she touched. She has a clear vision for her music and her sound, and she commits fully to it. And I always really appreciate when an artist really kind of thinks about a project as more in a more artistic way than just a bunch and collection of songs, because she does intersperse things with a bunch of interludes here and kind of spoken word like diatribes that kind of really ties everything together and gives you like little brief breathers and interludes between stuff before it hits off into a completely different kind of sound and direction. And while not everybody kind of pulls that type of stuff off very well, when it is done correctly, it really adds a lot of depth to the project as a whole, and it really brought out a lot of character about who she was and who she is as a person, as an artist, and as a singer, because I didn't really know her before, but I feel like I knew her and kind of knew what she was about a lot more after listening to this. But at the end of the day, even with all of that stuff involved in a project and an album, the music is what matters the most here, and I have to say the music is incredible and definitely holds up its end of the bargain. Like I said, no matter what genre and kind of amalgamation she is tackling at the moment, it all comes off as sounding kind of effortless, and it's all extremely smooth and like sultry type of soulful music. It's great to listen to when you're kind of relaxing or just trying to vibe out to something, because it is an incredible vibe from front to back. And while she does keep the features to a minimum, the two that she does have with Black and JID really bring out a lot from those songs. And I think she brought out, you know, sides specifically from JID that you don't really see that often. When you was kind of expecting to get more of kind of rapidy rap type of verse from him, but he kind of really vibed out and did more with the melody stuff, and it all sounded really good. Whereas with Black, he kind of gave us more of his type of rapping type of flow instead of the more singing stuff. And I think that she did a great job with both features, and they really brought out something special here. But she is the real star of the show here, and she is great, whether she is kind of rapping and doing more spoken word type of stuff or straight up singing. She handles it all pretty effortlessly, and I was very surprised by this project because I really wasn't expecting that much. But this is definitely one of the best kind of soulful type of projects that has dropped so far this year. And I got some really heavy kind of like Georgia Smith type of vibes, which is a reason why I thought she might be from the UK at first. But I have to say that she feels even a bit more confident in what she's doing than I would say maybe even Georgia Smith. The Jungle Is the Only Way Out was an incredibly dope vibe heavy project for me, and is one that I can see myself revisiting too often. But for those of you that did hear the project, what do you guys think about it? Were you familiar with who Mereba was before this? How do you think she sounded with some of her guest features? How do you think she compares to others like Georgia Smith? Let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to have this official site where you can leave your own ratings and reactions to this album, other albums, and everything else I react to over there on the site. If you have anything that you personally like me to react to, you can also let me know in the comments down below. And if you like any of the Gear I Rock, any videos like this or this, you can also go to the site and grab some for yourself. As always, thank you guys for joining my videos. If you're liking these, please smash that like and subscribe button for me. I'll be back shortly with more reactions. But until then, I will catch you guys soon. Peace.